Have you ever paused to ponder the sheer wonder of your own existence? We humans experience the universe with a richness and depth that is both awe-inspiring and deeply mysterious. This capacity for subjective experience, for feeling the warmth of the sun on our skin and the sting of a tear rolling down our cheek, is the essence of consciousness. But where does this spark of awareness come from? How did the intricate tapestry of our inner world arise from the seemingly inert matter of the cosmos? Consciousness, in its simplest form, is our ability to experience the world and ourselves. It's the feeling of what it's like to be alive, to sense, to think, to dream. This inner world, unique to each of us, is a constant companion from our first breath to our last. Yet, despite its universality, consciousness remains one of the most profound enigmas confronting science and philosophy. Understanding consciousness is not just an intellectual exercise. It's about unraveling the very fabric of our being. It's about grappling with the fundamental question of what it means to be human in a vast and often indifferent universe. As we embark on this exploration of consciousness, we must embrace both the known and the unknown. We must be willing to challenge our assumptions, to push the boundaries of our understanding, and to marvel at the extraordinary phenomenon of our own existence. Join me as we journey into the heart of this mystery, seeking answers to one of the most fundamental questions of all. What is consciousness, and how did it come to be? Consciousness is often described as the feeling of what it's like to be. It's the taste of chocolate, the scent of rain, the rush of joy, the pang of loss. These subjective experiences, unique to each individual, form the foundation of our inner world. Imagine for a moment the world without consciousness. Picture a barren landscape devoid of color, sound, or emotion. Without consciousness, the universe would be a lifeless, silent spectacle, devoid of meaning or purpose. Consciousness is not a monolithic entity, but rather a multifaceted phenomenon with varying levels of complexity. At its most basic, consciousness might involve simple awareness of the environment, an ability to respond to stimuli and make basic choices. This rudimentary form of consciousness is likely present in many animals, allowing them to navigate their surroundings and seek out resources. As we ascend the ladder of complexity, we encounter more intricate forms of consciousness. Higher order consciousness, characteristic of humans and perhaps some other highly intelligent species, encompasses self-awareness, abstract thought, and the ability to reflect on our own existence. This remarkable capacity allows us to contemplate the past, imagine the future, and ponder our place in the grand scheme of things. The study of consciousness has traditionally been the domain of philosophers who have contemplated its nature for centuries. However, in recent decades, scientists have joined the pursuit, bringing with them the tools and techniques of neuroscience, psychology, and computer science. While the mystery of consciousness is far from solved, we are beginning to make tantalizing progress in understanding its neural correlates, evolutionary origins, and potential implications for the future of artificial intelligence. The nature of consciousness has captivated thinkers for centuries, giving rise to a rich tapestry of theories and perspectives. Some, like dualism, posit a fundamental separation between the mind and the body, viewing consciousness as a non-physical entity that interacts with the material world. This idea, championed by philosophers like René Descartes, suggests that the mind, with its subjective experiences, operates in a realm distinct from the physical brain. In contrast, materialism, a dominant view in modern neuroscience, proposes that consciousness is ultimately a product of the brain. This perspective argues that our thoughts, feelings, and sensations are all rooted in the intricate network of neurons and synapses that make up our brains. As our understanding of the brain deepens, materialists believe, so too will our understanding of consciousness. Among the more recent theories is integrated information theory, IIT, which suggests that consciousness arises from the complexity of information processed by a system. According to IIT, any system, biological or artificial, that integrates information above a certain threshold possesses consciousness. This theory has sparked debate about the potential consciousness of complex systems like the Internet or even the universe itself. Another prominent theory, the Global Workspace Theory, GWT, proposes that consciousness arises from a global workspace in the brain where information from different sensory modalities and cognitive processes is integrated and broadcasted. This global access to information allows for unified, coherent experience and enables us to make sense of the world around us. Section 4. The Ascent of Consciousness, from Simple Beginnings to Complex Minds. The evolution of consciousness is a story billions of years in the making, a gradual unfolding of complexity from the primordial soup to the emergence of the human mind. In its earliest forms, life on Earth likely possessed only rudimentary forms of awareness, responding to environmental cues and basic survival needs. Single-celled organisms, for example, exhibit a remarkable ability to sense their surroundings, move towards nutrients, and avoid danger. The development of nervous systems marked a pivotal step in the evolution of consciousness. These intricate networks of cells allowed organisms to process information more efficiently, leading to more sophisticated behaviors and a richer experience of the world. As nervous systems became more complex, so too did the capacity for consciousness. Evidence of animal consciousness can be found across a wide range of species. From the intricate communication dances of bees to the problem-solving abilities of crows, the animal kingdom is replete with examples of creatures exhibiting remarkable cognitive abilities. Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, display self-awareness, empathy, and even rudimentary forms of language. The human brain, with its billions of interconnected neurons, represents the pinnacle of conscious complexity. Our capacity for language, abstract thought, and self-reflection sets us apart from all other species on Earth. This remarkable organ, the product of millions of years of evolution, allows us to contemplate our own existence, to unravel the mysteries of the universe, and to create works of art, literature, and music that transcend time and space. Section 5. Windows into the mind, exploring consciousness through science. Unraveling the mysteries of consciousness is one of the greatest scientific challenges of our time. Fortunately, researchers are developing increasingly sophisticated tools and techniques to probe the brain and shed light on this elusive phenomenon. Brain imaging techniques, such as EEG and fMRI, allow us to visualize brain activity in real time, revealing the neural correlates of various conscious states. By studying the brain activity associated with different experiences, scientists can begin to map the neural networks and processes underlying consciousness. Despite these advances, a fundamental challenge remains: the hard problem of consciousness. This problem, articulated by philosopher David Chalmers, highlights the difficulty of explaining how subjective experience arises from physical processes in the brain. How do neurons firing in the brain give rise to the feeling of what it's like to see the color red or smell a rose? This question continues to vex scientists and philosophers alike, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of both the mind and the universe itself. The quest to understand consciousness has also fueled the debate surrounding artificial intelligence, or AI. As AI systems become increasingly sophisticated, capable of learning, problem-solving, and even exhibiting creativity, questions arise about the potential for these machines to develop consciousness. Could a sufficiently advanced AI ever experience the world subjectively, feeling emotions, having desires, and pondering its own existence?